Hi, welcome back to the Canadian Gun Vault. We're here at the Golf Sportsman Club with Black Powder Dave. We're starting to load up one of my favorite shooters, this Traditions flintlock 50 caliber pistol. For the people out there that have never been exposed to black powder, it's a lot of fun. It is, however, very dangerous, as Black Powder Dave will attest to. I'm just going to take this to knock it in, just for the sake of ease and going a little faster.
This is not the proper way to
This is not the proper way to do it, but I don't want to leave any space between the ball and the powder, because what people should know is if you do leave a gap, you're running into a situation.
There's actually a tool for doing that.
There is,
not a hammer,
but we didn't bring it today, so we're just gonna do this instead. So I've loaded up 45 grains of black powder in this thing and about 180 grain ball, and we're gonna
2F or 3F.
This is actually 3F. I've gone a little bit finer. It's what I had.
Well, 3F is what this gun should fire.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's news to me, but you know what? I can appreciate that. Okay. So you know what? I know this thing hits a little bit high, so I'm gonna aim at the base of that metallic silhouette torso target, and hopefully I'll hit it.
Oh, it's a strike.
You know what? That's actually a lot of fun. I mean, it's been a little while since I fired this thing, but it never gets boring.
Speed load.
You know what? Speed load. Well, first thing you want to do is you want to make sure all the embers are burnt out inside these things. You don't want to start pouring black powder.
You don't use your
into this thing.
I take it.
What's that?
You don't use the
No. You know what? It's. I don't want to ruin it. I use that steel rod that I had the CGV gun doctor make up for us.
I've actually broken a wooden rod.
Yeah.
And it ended up inside of my hand. And it wasn't fun.
The dangers of shooting black powder, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you don't think that these things can be dangerous, actually.
I went out and bought aluminum rod and said, enough of the wood.
Yeah. You know, I'm telling you right now. I've never experienced anything like black powder before I was introduced to Black Powder Dave. And what I've learned is that it actually slows you right down, and certainly
it's economical.
It's economical. It's a lot less expensive to shoot. A pistol like this is about $350. They sell them in kits too. You can actually make them and stain them yourself, which is really cool. There's actually
good authority.
It does. Well, you know that.
She's moving because I can't see the ball.
Yeah,
it's up there in velocity.
It's really hitting that X metal target pretty hard. So these 180 grain lead balls are coming out of this rifled barrel at about 1,000 feet per second.
Yeah, 900 to 1,000. I'm guessing.
All right. So nothing that you would want to stand in front of, folks. This is not an antique. This is actually technically this is a restricted firearm here in Canada. You do require
reproduction.
Yeah, it's a reproduction of a pistol that would have been made sometime in the mid to late 1700s.
Yeah, mid 1700s anyway.
All right, I have visions of
American Revolution.
Well, I was thinking more like Blackbeard. And
Blackbeard was more like the Queen Anne.
Yeah.
So it would be around 1702.
Well, no matter what.
This is refined compared to the Queen Anne.
Yeah, you know, the first flintlock pistols were very rudimentary, no more than a pipe with a trigger. Obviously, as time went on, there were generations of people that liked their bling and their flash, and this would have been, I guess, somebody's version of Pimp Your Ride. I'm sure if anybody had something like this, it would be,
even flintlock was a major advancement.
And it would have been, absolutely.
Yeah, before that, you had wheel lock, match lock. This was like a huge engineering improvement.
And realistically, bad guys and only rich people really had them. So you know what? This is a real treat to shoot something like this here with Black Powder Dave. I'm gonna pull the trigger one more time here, see if I can't do this again.
No problem.
That one came out a little bit faster, I could tell.
More powder.
Yeah, and you know what? And the flint is blown. You know what? That's the end of that. That was our last round.
So it might go off.
All right, well, yeah, but you know what, though? I'm not going to chance it. So just to give you guys an indication of what goes on here, you're pouring powder down the barrel directly, and then, of course, a lubricated patch and ball, and then you're priming the pan with a little bit of finer powder just to get good ignition. And, of course, the primary charge goes off, and there is going to be a little bit of a delay, so it's really important to keep aiming at your target. And really, a lot of fun to shoot. Certainly a cost-effective way to have a lot of fun, and one of the more overlooked items within the Canadian firearm community. Anyway, we'd like to thank Black Powder Dave for joining us today. Right, always a pleasure having you out. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. hit that notification button, because we're going to be giving you guys videos every week from now on. And as always, Canada, don't forget to shoot straight. Stay safe.